No, Richard Andrew here. Thanks for watching this. I've used your comment app for 7 years, pretty much without a hitch, and it's been fantastic. And I just want to show you what I'm trying to do within some online courses using your app, because I've run into a couple of roadblocks that I've never seen before. So just to show you, I have been going through your help articles, so I'm not flying blind here. Now I just want to show you what I'm trying to do. So I use Thinkific, and so here's a course for teachers, and there's a page here on the mini lesson technique for maths teachers, and I get to the bottom here, and because Thinkific doesn't allow for comments on the page. Now this, I don't know, this might mean nothing to you, but it's a huge deal. If comments are on the page, it makes all the difference. So you've got to go to an alternate universe. So you click this link, go to your alternate universe, and here's a completely different section of Thinkific. It's called a community. It's not even designed really for this sort of thing, but it's the best workaround I've come up with until I thought about using your app. So here are comments. I can't tailor this page. I can't give them any extra instructions really. And most people don't really read much of this anyway. And then they've got to kind of they make their own post. Anyway, it might not sound like a big thing, but it is. And I don't like it. What I have been doing for years is, I'll show you. So here's a lead in saying that, read the next article because the next page is an article. So they click on this next page, and it's actually an article that I've got on my website. And at the bottom of the page is your comment app. Now this has worked perfectly for years, right? And so this is kind of what I want in the course, but I hadn't thought of using this specifically for all these other comments that send people to an alternate universe. This was already in an article, right? So I thought, I've got some good articles. Rather than copy all this text into a course, I'll just use the article. And the advantage is that the comment thread is there. So what I've started to do, and I'm about a third of the way there, because I'm doing this with all courses at once. So here's a whole lot of stuff on what I call fractional doings. It's a different way of tackling fractions. So I get to the bottom of this page, an opportunity to comment comes next. So you click this, and then we have a page, which as you can see is on the website. And I want this one's got 2 comment threads. So I want a formative assessment comment, and I've copied and pasted some past comments that people have written on the page there, because they're not on the thread yet. So this is a brand new thread. So there's the one for formative assessment, and then this is one for fractional doings. So that's friggin' amazing. All right, so that's what I've got. Now these haven't had anything put into them yet because they're brand new. Now if we have a look at one that's got some comments on it, this one I just processed today. So this is a girl introducing herself, and I've responded. All right, and then there's some previous introductions there. So this is fantastic. If I show you my website, so I'm just listing all these pages down here, and here are my templates that I'm using. So I've had a lot of comments on a lot of articles. This is the first time I've created pages specifically for comments, so that I'm not really doing anything different. So I'm hoping you realize how important this is for me. And I've had a couple of glitches today. So let's have a look at this. First of all, the major glitch that I thought was happening is simply a time issue. Where are we? I received the email and clicked on the link and got to here, and my response hadn't come through. Now, if I refresh this now, it probably will. No, it still hasn't. That's interesting. And this is one glitch that I have noticed a few times. So here's 2 versions of the same page, right? So it's the same page. Introduce yourself. On this page, it's showing my response, but on this page, it isn't, even when I refresh. So that is a glitch, and I don't know why that is, but I have noticed that before. So if you can give me some sort of idea there, that would be good. Before I show you these issues, I used to have to approve every comment, including my own comments. So I used to have that turned on. I had that turned on for about 7 years, and I've only recently turned it off. And I wonder whether that might make a difference to what I'm going to show you. I don't know, because I've never seen these issues before, but I'm starting to see them now, just the time when I need this to work, when I most need this to work. So if you have a look at this one here, this guy called Will has posted on this page, and that's his comment, right? I love GeoGebra and Desmos, great tools, blah, blah, blah. But if we click that link, he says, I posted before, but the system is saying I have no comments. Well, I don't know. I'm not quite sure whether this is a Thinkific thing or a your thing. So here's the question. Do you ever have an announcement, like an error message saying you've got no comments? Regardless though, he has, as you can see, he's posted this comment because that's your app telling me that I love GeoGebra and Desmos, but it doesn't come up. It doesn't appear. And then I've responded to this. So that's a weird one. Well, I wonder, okay, let's try this. I'm going to take that and go into a different browser. Although this still is, yeah, let's try. I'm just going to open up Safari. So it's still, so I've tried this in a couple of browsers and it's still the same thing. So that is definitely a glitch. So that's, your system has recorded that that's what's been posted, but it comes up as a blank, and then this is another comment. So that's one issue. Here's the next issue. This is also Will. Now, I'm not even sure what page this is, because that's not a link to a page. That's a link to the website. See, this is the extra bit, right? That's assessment for learning, blah blah blah. But that's just, if I click that, we're just going to go to the website, and that's not a page. So there's a few of these I've seen where the link doesn't capture, and I've never had that happen before. So I've tried to find this. I don't even know where this comment is. Now the next one. Okay, now I think this is also a blank. So he's written, this is Will again, he's written open-ended questions are really useful, blah, blah, blah. And when we go into this, I think you'll find there's nothing there. There's nothing there. So that's another one. Now this guy here, this one's another, this is also one that goes just to the website. This should be the open-ended questions page. Well, I assume, because there's only one place where they're going to write about open-ended questions, and that is this one, OEQs. So this and this should be on that page, but it's not happening. Next one, complete control. That's David Slatt. I think this one's okay. Yeah. So this has all worked fine. I think all the rest are okay. So it's just the ones that I showed you. So the issues are that sometimes the link given is not the link of the page. It's just the link of the website minus the add-on bit. And the other one is that sometimes the comment doesn't collect. I'm going to let this run for a while as is and see if there are any other issues, and then I'm going to turn the approve all comments, which is a pain because I have to approve my own comments as well, but see if that makes a difference. Anyway, I want to show you that and see whether you came up with anything yourself. I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll hear from you.